So take us back to even becoming an in-game host for professional sports.
Yeah, what an amazing story. I remember I just moved to the city of Indianapolis to take my corporate job, and I knew a couple people in Indianapolis, but not too many. You know, I didn't have any like built-in friends or anything like that. And as I was building community in the city I had just relocated to, I said, what are the things that I love? That no matter what season I'm in, what city I'm in, what are things I love? Well, basketball was an easy one. And I went to an Indiana Fever game. I went by myself, so I had plenty of time and space to just kind of be there and experience things. I would also highly suggest for anyone listening, you know, experience things by yourself, because you might be by yourself, but you're never alone. But back to the story about how I got the gig with the Indiana Fever, it was BC and BA before Caitlin and before Aaliyah. So this is when the team was rebuilding, if you will, you know, just won a handful of games, and the WNBA was not near the scale of popularity that it is now. And I got this notion in my head and in my heart and in my mind that I wanted to be a part of this thing. At the time, I had my corporate job, and I didn't want that to go anywhere. And so I looked up who ran the organization, right? Because people connect with people, and organizations are made of people. And I looked at who ran the organization, and I went and go find this individual. I introduced myself and told my story. Hey, I'm Olivia, hardworking kid from Northern Indiana, love this game, love this team, and I want to be a part of this. And this person said, what? Like, you want a job? And I was like, I don't know, but I do want your number, so let's stay in contact. And then I actually used her number. I texted her number, called her number, and we kind of just started getting to know each other a little bit, sharing some ideas. A couple games later, I was up in the stands, and the MC at the time asked me if I wanted to play a game. Olivia, 20 seconds up on the clock, name as many fruits as you can, go. And I remember seeing myself up there on the video board, and I said, boom, that's it. I want to be the host. I want to be the MC. I mean, the guy that was doing it at the time, to this day, one of my good friends, but he was just filling in. It wasn't his thing. It wasn't his jam. And he's like, hey, man, like, you could do this. This is easy. And I said, well, I think I'm going to.